But we have to be good. I hear. I hear. Of course, it's on here. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. So right after this, we're gonna play an ad and back to the theme. You follow, right?
Yeah, following.
Alright.
Send me the links, please.
Yep, on this.
Ooh.
You can hear him on the headset, right?
Yeah, you can.
No.
You could hear
You can hear
Sanjay?
Yeah, clear.
Oh, it's faulty.
Run it down.
Axe Trent. Do, do, do. So, never mind. I was gonna ask you something in advance, but it makes sense to have conversation.
For payment, you can then pay via TDC's online payment portal. And once the transaction is complete, you'll be notified that your pickup is ready. Yes, it's that easy. Send your WhatsApp message to 662-8769 to order your medications today with City Drugstore's curbside pickup service.
Hey, how was your day? Glad you could join us today. We got it with no time to play, with no time to wait, so we're gonna keep up the pace. Hey, most likely, y'all don't know about IT. I mean, like, most of the old folks, they don't know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Today we're talking IT.
Yeah, okay, hey, yeah.
Today we're talking IT.
Yeah, alright, ooh,
We're gonna keep it live.
Okay.
Learning
Yeah.
here is likely.
Hey.
When we're talking IT. IT.
yeah, hey,
Today we're talking IT.
know your computers, this for the viewers.
Today we're talking IT.
We attituders, we got the humor, yeah.
Today we're talking IT.
okay.
Learning here is likely.
Learn to hear is likely, so let's start IT.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the, I can't even say number one radio show. We ain't even close to number one, but it is your host with the most jokes. Who can roast? So give him a toast. I got the most flow, and I don't even like to boast, but here we go. Well, welcome back to some people's favorite radio show, Let's Talk IT, the show that continues to constantly either get better or people realize that there's a bunch of crazy people running it. Like I said, I'm Naim Richardson, and tonight I'm joined by, would you like to introduce yourself, sir?
Evening, I'm Pierre Libert. I'm the director of the Department of Youth Empowerment, St. Kitts.
Yeah, how you doing? Would you like me to call you Mr. Libert or Mr. Pierre? Which one?
Well, I get both, whichever one you're comfortable with.
One of them is going to roll off the tongue.
Whichever.
Well, how are you doing today?
Doing good. Not complaining. I'm alive and well.
You see, now that's a response. And also another person who should be alive and well. Well, I know you're alive. For certain, Anthony Jeetlal, how you doing, man?
What kind of introduction that be?
Yeah, the one that helps everybody feel good.
Fun fact, Mr. Libert, this isn't his first time being here.
You see, well, I wasn't here for that one, so this is our first meeting. So, I guess I could bring this back for the one time. You said you were, this is not, well, we've known that this is not your first time here. How was your experience back then or anything and stuff? And if you're excited for tonight?
Well, I'm always excited to interact with young people and to share information and to progress youth development. So, yeah, I would say yes. It feels good to be here, as it did then.
All right. And last but not least, I wonder, you can hear me, right? I'm pointing at you. You know exactly what I mean. Exactly. I got to shout out Mr. What we were calling him, boy? It's been so long that I haven't been here, man. Promo plug, man. Sorry, I almost call you your old name. Sanjeev, how you doing, man? That's unfortunate. Yeah, man, you just gotta work through it, man. If you're feeling bad, let's hope this is show. Whoa, come on, name. You gotta speak actual English if you're gonna talk to the people of the country. Let us hope that this show gives you a little bit of insight on something you might have not known or makes you feel good. Is it possible so I could just give out a quick shout out to our sponsors real quick? We gotta give out our warm regards and thanks to IITAE Sanjeev. Run the acronym. All right, imagine that in my voice, fellas, because I totally remember that acronym all the time I say it. And last but not least, well, no, hold on. I almost got ahead of myself. The St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association, or SKNRA. I'm actually wearing an SKNRA shirt right now, but I'm in a hoodie, so doesn't make sense I even brought that up. And lastly, if I am correct, TDC. Does TDC actually mean something?
Trade Development Corporation.
Trade Development Corporation. Well, you see, that's new. I just thought TDC was just a name and nothing else. But yeah, thank you all for helping us organizations filled with wonderful people. And without them, we wouldn't be having this show right now. So, Mr. Pierre.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry, I just got jumpy. Would you like to explain what exactly do you do?
Well, I'm the director of the Department of Youth Empowerment, and we facilitate or support the development of young persons and youth organization and the mainstreaming of youth views, youth perspectives. In summary, and there are a lot of abbreviations, a lot of, I'm tired, a lot of subheadings under those. Yeah, so we would have developed a policy. We support youth organizations. We do summer camp. We do the 25 Most Remarkable Teens, the Volunteer Corps program, a number of initiatives.
All right, and how long exactly have you held this position at the Ministry of Youth?
The position of director?
Yeah.
Between acting and actual, it's been about 5-6 years.
Been an enjoyable experience around the way? Do you
Mostly.
ever regret it?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. It tends to, on occasion, stress you a little bit. And I see a few grays coming out.
So it fluctuates.
Yeah, no,
The good
mostly,
times and the bad times.
it's mostly good.
Yeah.
Mostly good.
Well, if you are able to speak about it with a smile, I wouldn't think that you hate it at all, so.
No, but that's why I'm still here.
So, just so we can get more familiar before we actually get into the meat and gritty about the show, what has been your favorite moment, if you can recall, or something that you do? It doesn't have to be one particular thing. Example, if you were to say you like doing the Remarkable Teens, right? Saying that is one of your favorite things that you do. If you do have a favorite thing, what is it, if you have one?
Favorite thing? Probably interacting with the youngest campus on our summer camp. Yeah, they brighten the days when the stress gets overwhelming. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things. That's part of the charm. Yeah, but also, thinking there's a lot of competing favorite things. I like to see when young people get to display their talents and they're able to bask in the appreciation, encouragement, adoration of their peers and public. And I've seen that through a number of our programs: cooking competitions, singing, choir competitions, art exhibitions, and so forth. So those are some good experiences. I like those as well.
Oh, okay. Will you be having another summer camp this year? I mean, COVID is still a thing. Not to hold anything off, but usually that shuts down most things. So if anybody's interested in a summer camp, because maybe they went last year, they heard about it, do you think you'll have it this year?
Nobody went last year. We didn't have it last year.
Oh, yes. Last year was the year.
Yeah. This year we're assessing and looking at our options, and we should be making a proclamation soon, shortly.
I can't imagine summer camp. I can't. I've never been to one.
What?
I would believe that it's kind of stressful in a sense.
Stressful.
Yeah.
Stressful for who?
Because my mom would tell me like, oh, you have to share a bathroom, or you sleep with a bunch of other people, and then I like to keep to myself.
Yeah.
Plus, I heard stories from Naeem, and Naeem told me a lot of crazy things that happened to it.
No man. That's the people. That's the people. I don't hate the camp. I actually miss camping, but I don't hate the camps. And I've been to different summer camps before.
You've been to our camp?
If you say the name, I might say yes or no.
Annual summer residential camp, the youth department camp.
I don't remember those.
No, if you've
Maybe.
been to that camp, you would remember it.
Did you get people get a shirt or something?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. I did Pathfinder camp a time, and I've gone to different summer camps, but
yeah, that one it tends to be extra memorable. And I could understand the apprehension. A lot of people have that. I would have had it, but once you experience it, you will want more.
No, I would like to like get to know people, get to know them. That would be nice.
And that's one of the main purposes of camp.
Yeah.
Broaden your horizons. I mean, expand your networks, understand and see and experience different people, different perspectives. You grow as an individual the more you do things like that.
Yeah.
There's still time, don't worry.
So, what exactly do you do on that summer camp?
Ensure that it runs well, nobody dies, the program goes in order, everybody gets what they need, and all of the different positions are filled and the persons filling them function. I direct the camp.
Oh yeah.
No, that's just in jest. But basically, ensuring that everybody is safe and has a good time, and the camp is executed flawlessly, well, close to flawless as possible. Challenges always happen, but at the end of it, young persons enjoy themselves. They learn, they grow as individuals. The young leaders develop as leaders. They get their training. What happens on camp? That would be several paragraphs. I'm not sure that you have all the time, but there's an extensive program. There's a lot of prep before and a lot right leading up to the camp. But during the camp, we have them occupied from 5 a.m. to about 10 a.m., 10 p.m. the latest, and then they go to bed. Between that time, they do boys and girls session. They interact with different persons, with other experts in different fields. They do disciplines. They learn skills in photography, woodwork, languages, drumming, marching band, and African dance, cooking, arts and craft, painting. I think we've done some pottery, a whole photography, a whole host of different skills.
Yeah.
We engage them in community service. We've done some beach and community cleanups. We do hikes. We take them to different places of business so that they could start thinking of different careers. We feed them 3 times a day. There's a whole thick program. They get to do different activities. They come up with jingles as a dorm. They compete. There's a talent show, a movie night.
I think my friend have actually went to this camp. You know, if you remember the name Javed Allen, if you remember names.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he always likes to bring up the
He
talent
might-
show competition.
He might not have given trouble.
Oh, you remember the ones that give trouble?
Yeah, that tend to stand out.
Well, I actually got this from Mr. Sanjeev right here. I'm looking at this brochure. Is that what I would like to call it? I'll just read it right now. The St. Kitts and Nevis Youth Ambassador Corps.
That is an abrupt segue. Like,
Yeah, my bad. I was gonna read it and then figure out where to go from there.
I got you.
With support from the Department of Youth Empowerment, St. Kitts and the Department of Youth Nevis presents the Youth Capacity Building Project. So before we exactly go into the project, how did this come to be? How did it start?
Years and years and years ago, but ultimately culminating in the realization that the youth organizations lack certain capacities. And there are a number of opportunities available to non-governmental organizations to access resources, access supports to do various things across the communities and country. And in order for them to do that, to access those resources and do implement effective programming, they need to convince the donors that they are in a position of strength, stability, and they're properly governed, and they're able to manage the resources granted to them, and could account for every bit of resource, and could effectively report and actually make an impact with what they're given or what they're assisted with towards the benefit of the community. So, we work with youth organizations, we register youth organizations, we do a number of capacity building sessions on a regular basis at the department. Over the years, we would have done some sessions nationally to bring organizations together to help to build up their capacities, but still the gaps persist, and for a number of reasons, and we could understand. But the idea is to register the youth organization, identify where they are, identify that they exist, where they are, what they're doing, what their aspirations are, what their challenges are, what their strengths are, what their gaps are, so that we could design programming to assist, support, and help them fill those gaps. Now, this is the newest in a number of different initiatives to help to fill in the gaps between opportunity and the capacities to take advantage of those opportunities. And it's a partnership with the Youth Ambassadors Corps of St. Kitts and Nevis, and it has the support of both departments on St. Kitts and on Nevis, and the UNDP Jeff Small Grants Program here in St. Kitts. So.
No. I'm looking at it as you were talking about it. Was making sure I didn't miss anything. But you were saying?
Right. So the idea is to have the youth organizations or youth serving organizations to register with your Department of Youth, be it in St. Kitts or in Nevis. Ensure that you're registered, completing the form and submitting it, and then move on to register to be a part of this training and capacity building initiative. And it would focus on strengthening your organization. Again, put you in a position of strength, increase your probability of being a sustainable organization, and then develop your capacity or your skills, or train you and develop your experience to create a project that meets a need in your community, and lend resources and assistance towards your implementing that. So, at the end of the day, the groups, the individuals within the groups, and the group itself, or the organization themselves, would increase their position of strength and improve their ability to do things for themselves and for the community, as opposed to sitting on your hands and not being empowered to effect the change that you want to see.
That's what the youth empowerment stands for, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the brochure. It says youth groups May 1st, 2021. It has the registration date already gone, or?
We've extended the date. The project actually starts May, and we've made allocation for this to form part of the initial process, to informing the public, educating persons, and registering. Okay, so registration goes down till May 28th.
Oh, me too. Wow, that's a big gap. Well, yeah.
Doesn't mean that you should waste time,
exactly.
Register now.
Exactly.
And, spaces would be limited. Resources are always limited, so ensure that if you want your group to improve, if you want your group to grow or to be strengthened, and you really want to do things in your community, register now.
And secure that spot. That's those for the young entrepreneurs listening right now, you know? Have you actually partnered? Well, I probably sound like the worst employee ever right now if I ask you this, but have you, is the Department of Youth also, you've worked with SKNRA before, right?
Yeah, we've lent support.
So, you were there for the marine drone competition that happened on the weekend?
No, I missed it.
Yo, relax, man. You can't do them things.
We had a symposium mean,
Exactly. I was just double checking, man.
Yeah, I remember. I saw him there.
I also see Anthony was getting ready to kick from the other side.
That's all right. That's all right.
Sometimes
A
people
lot of
get
things going
forgetful.
on. Yeah, it happens. Don't kick him. It happens.
That's so surprising. When was that symposium?
Exact date, November 19th.
Wow.
I
Mhm.
remember the date because November 17th was the 17th episode of Let's Talk I.T when we had Mr. Leiber on that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's how I'm remembering.
Oh wow, you see?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember this, man. The 20th is my birthday.
Yeah, you're getting old. Don't worry about it.
Man.
It happens to all of us.
Phew. So oh my goodness, I was like, what's happening here?
Congrats on the event on the weekend, though. I
Oh.
would like to attend, but
You should be congratulations to Washington Article.
Oh, they won?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for spoiling it, man.
My bad.
Oh.
Okay, if you want to kick me, I'm okay with it. Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm just as clueless as you. I wasn't able to make it. I had prior engagements, but from the pictures and the videos I saw, they had the live stream. Is the live stream still up on YouTube if people want to watch it?
Mhm.
But guys, once again, Promo Plug is in the studio.
Mhm.
Tune in every other Tuesday on 90.9 with FM to join your host, Keisha Gomes and Naomi Simpson, as we uncover the various realms within IT and STEAM. We also go live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch at Win Media SKN. Let's Talk IT is also available on Anchor Breaker, Google Podcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Cast, Radio Public, and Spotify. To be updated on everything SKNRA, check out our socials, which are Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Flickr, and LinkedIn at SKNRA, the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association, or SK Robotics Association on YouTube. And to be updated on everything IITAE, check out our socials, which are Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at IITAE or IITAE Limited. Now, a big shout out once again to our sponsors SKNRA, the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association, IITAE, the International Information Technology Academy of Excellence, and TDC. Now, for our listeners, our call lines are open. Call us at 662-0989, 762-0989, and 466-0989.
You want to take a breath?
My goodness, man, you had that written down. Oh,
After last time when Mr. What's his name? Innoit's here?
yeah.
I remember saying SoundCloud as ClownCloud.
Oh,
so I
boy.
don't make those mistakes again.
How in the name of all that is good, you guys keep up with all that social media?
Oh no! I stick with two or three. I stick with two or three personally.
Here's the secret, you don't.
We have
You know.
Hmm.
a very efficient, consistent team, a very strong team that keeps up.
Hmm.
I didn't even know we had a Twitch. What's going on?
Well,
You got Twitch?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When was that?
It's been a while now. We've had it for a while.
Goodness gracious, boy.
Twitch was like a reflex.
Oh, that's a streaming platform that people use.
One of the top streamer. Isn't it the top streaming platform?
Maybe, but people use it. They make money on that and all that, man.
Mhm.
Maybe you should start Twitch streaming. You know, get some viewers.
Nah, I'm good. I'm old. I'm accepting
I
it.
don't think you could, I mean, you can still learn. You can go learn, understand how it works.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Hmm.
But hey, yeah. But yeah, that'll probably come in handy for all the other groups that do youth work. But yeah, I'll see.
Has words form, please? Thank you. The Department of Youth, your people who are currently under this project, has there been like, can you give any examples such as a music group or a film group or anything like that, stuff like that?
You saying call him?
You don't have to call names if they didn't ask to be called, but
We've had, can't say that we've had a film group registered with us, but I wouldn't want to call name either. But we don't really restrict groups from registering if whatever your interests, whatever the interests of your members are, as long as it's have a component of service and serving community as opposed to just 5 or 12 guys come together to serve themselves. We could get behind you. That, I mean, the more you help community, the more you open to service to society, the more we are able to assist you to do and to reach other young people, if you got me.
Yeah,
So
I got you.
we've had drumming groups, dance groups, sports groups, religious groups, a whole host, poetry. A whole host of acting.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, but I got to check my registration for this year to see if they are there. But we've had drama or acting groups as well. Doesn't matter your interest, as long as you have an interest and you could organize around it and pursue the growth and development of young people in your community. We encourage you to register with the Department of Youth Empowerment and to take advantage of the different services and opportunities that we have to make available to groups such as yourselves.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good, Anthony. I don't want to be the only one talking. If you got a question, you can chime in. You know that, right?
Oh well, yeah, I know. But I feel like I don't have an input.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, then try to get some output. Ask me a question.
Okay. No, you're putting on this topic. I have no idea what to ask you now. But
you could ask me if you're all registered. No.
no. Okay. Yeah. But
I don't think you're registered this year.
The same.
So then sure.
The groups. Do they have any that go further into technology in a sense? Like how you said filming. Do they have like people that you could teach people how to like video editing and stuff?
If
like
there are
that?
groups that do that, there are individuals and companies that do that and that we work with. But groups, organizations, none have come across our logs as yet, to my recollection.
Because I was like thinking we could teach more of the youth into like get better with technology and how to understand it a lot more. Yeah. Because I don't feel like you wait for them to reach into high school and when they reach our first one and stuff to actually get behind the computer. Though primary schools will go like teach you how to go into IT where they tell you how to do what was it? Microsoft Word and PowerPoint presentations and stuff like that. It still would be nice for them to like learn early. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree. That's a good project that you guys could carry.
Yeah, well, that was just my output.
Yeah, that sounds like something good that you guys could look at developing, and we can see how it fits into this, but ensure that you're registered and be a part of this initiative. By the way, it's not just a one-off. It's not just an evening or just a weekend or just a week or even just a month of training. You have to commit to this.
Yes.
It is intended again to build your organization, to equip you as individuals and your organization with the skills, experience, knowledge, know-how, tools to effect real change in your community and to grow your organization. And it will run 12 to 15 months, 12, 15, maybe 18 months. So by the second quarter, third quarter of next year, that's when we'll be wrapping up. Yeah. So, in order for your group to fully benefit from this project, we require that groups register at least 5 persons to undertake the training collectively for your organization. So, say 5 of you are here, you can split up the different trainings so that you ensure that your organization benefits from all of the training. So not 5 of you attend all at once every time, but at least somebody's there to absorb and experience the different sessions at any point in time. And at the end of it, or close to the end of it, 2/3 in, you would be developing and implementing a project with some resources from the project itself. Yeah? So again, at the end of it, you should be more experienced with, as a stronger group, more experience with identifying challenges in your community, identifying the resources in your community, mobilizing your resources and managing them and deploying them effectively towards realizing the change that you want to see. And you could apply those skills anywhere, anytime, and build on them and improve as an individual and market yourself and your organizations for years and years and years to come. Don't miss this opportunity.
All right. Mr. Promo Plug is blowing up my phone. Yeah, man, I'm gonna shout you out on the ear, see what you're doing. The dude is blowing up my phone and saying that we're obligated to at least take a short little break. And when we come back, we're here, Anthony.
Mr. Library?
I don't know why I do this. I like to say everyone's names and point on them for them to say their names too. We'll be back with, you'll be hearing me, Naeem,
Anthony.
and
Pierre Libert.
and we'll be right back with Let's Talk IT, so give us a while.
Richie, or you guys might know me as Naeem, and you're about to listen to Let's Talk IT, the show that's filled with comedy and education about the information technology world. Join us every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. right here on WinFM 98.9 FM. Join me, Naeem, and the rest of the cast on the Let's Talk IT talk show. You guys will have fun, I promise you that, and we hope to have you there one day. How was your day? Glad you could join us today. We got it with no time to play, with no time to wait, so we're gonna keep up the pace. Hey, most likely, y'all don't know about IT. I mean, like, most of the old folks, they don't know. Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Today we're talking IT.
Yeah, okay, hey,
Today we're talking IT.
yeah, alright, ooh,
We're gonna keep it lively.
Okay.
Learning here
Yeah.
is likely.
Hey.
When we're talking IT. IT.
yeah, hey,
Today we're talking IT.
know your computers, this for the viewers.
Today we're talking IT.
We are the tutors, we got the humor, yeah.
Today we're talking IT.
okay.
Learning here is likely.
Learn to hear is likely, so let's start IT.
If you need insurance, our service is the best. Home motor insurance can give you more for less. Property insurance can save you a lot of stress. At TDC Insurance Company Limited, we care about your investment. Guarantee you peace of mind. The best team in the business. Guarantee you peace of mind. No other company will guarantee you peace of mind. Together we'll succeed and guarantee you peace of mind. TDC Insurance Company Limited, where you get more coverage for less.
Hey, how was your day? Glad you could join us today. We got it with no time to play, with no time to wait, so we're gonna keep up the pace. Hey, most likely, y'all don't know about IT. I mean, like, most of the old folks, they don't know. Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Today we're talking IT.
Yeah, okay, hey,
Today we're talking IT.
yeah, alright, ooh,
We're gonna keep it lively.
Okay.
Learning here
Yeah.
is likely.
Hey.
When we're talking IT. IT.
yeah, hey,
Today we're talking IT.
know your computers, this for the viewers.
Today we're talking IT.
We are the tutors, we got the humor, yeah.
Today we're talking IT.
okay.
Learning here is likely.
Learn to hear is likely.
Hey yo, we back with the show. Let's go. It is Let's Talk IT. How is everybody doing? It's Naeem Richardson here with Anthony Jeetlaw and Mr. Liebert from the Department of Youth Empowerment. Last time where we left off, we were just talking about this extra. Let me actually get the project's name correctly before I mess it up and somebody gets upset. The Youth Capacity Building Project. We were just talking about it, getting a little bit into the details. And Mr. Liebert, thank you once again for joining us here. And how are you?
Thanks for having me. Still good.
Okay. I always gotta double check. You gotta make sure the guests are good. That's something I heard. You know. Just a few last two questions. One, for the people listening right now, maybe there's a group that hasn't registered or they haven't heard about this before.
What?
I don't know. People they hear about all the negative stuff, so sometimes the positive stuff just goes over their head. I have it on the brochure here, but it's not really my time to say it. Where would they go and how would they register to join this?
You could register with any Department of Youth, be it on St. Kitts or Nevis. On Nevis, you're at the top floor of Reliable Motors there in Charlestown, or the top floor of the Department of Youth Empowerment on St. Kitts in the Cable Building. You have the numbers right there. Don't want to tell no lie.
All right, for the Nevis number, it is 469-5521. I repeat, 469-5521. And for our petitions, we have 467-1393, 467-1393, or 662-6054, or 662-6054. That is our segue back to you, sir.
Yeah, and you could also visit the Facebook pages of the Department of Youth Nevis and the Department of Youth Empowerment. And you should get information there. Or come in and see us and get some information. You can talk to any officer. And if you can't do either, or would like to get more information, still the ambassadors will be hosting an initiative, a rap session, in fact several, and they will be taking place virtually on the 6th, the 13th, and the 20th. You could have your questions answered, you could learn more about the program, and start to get your thoughts together and see how you could ensure that your group benefits from it. So touch base, contact the offices, check our Facebook pages. You could get the information, the meeting IDs and the password would be available there, but those meetings would be held via Zoom. And for those persons who can't do Zoom and would like to come in person, you could visit the department and participate in them. They run at 5:30 to about 7 on May 6th, 13th, and the 20th.
All right. And last question. This is nothing really to do with the organization much, but more as you as a person. Is there anything you would like to see, or are you excited for with this upcoming project?
Well, I'm excited to get the young persons involved and to benefit from the experience. There is no way that I could effectively describe what's in store for them, and especially once they apply themselves and allow their creativity to thrive and to flourish and to input it into designing and implementing an initiative. They'll probably impress and surprise and amaze themselves, and you'll be satisfied with the work that what you're able to accomplish once you apply yourselves. And your group could only benefit. I'm also excited to see the projects themselves and what they're able to offer and the different materials. I'm excited to see us implement this. I see this as a catalyst for stronger, more sustained and impactful youth organizations going forward in St. Kitts and Nevis.
All right.
Right.
Did I cut you off?
No, you're good.
All right. Okay. Phew. Thank you for joining us. It's unfortunate that you would have to leave us, but I don't know what. I'm gonna shake your hand, but only people on the live streams will be able to see it. And if you want a handshake, my hand is always here, you know.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us.
Protocols,
Thank you for joining us here on Let's Talk IT. And
Wait.
thank you for having me. It was a pleasure being here.
I thought we already wrapped it up.
no.
I was like, I'm wondering, how the whole 60 minutes already passed up so
That was for me.
Okay.
Not everybody.
All right, so you guys can also check these out. Once again, let's run it through real quick for anybody. If you want to go and join the Youth Capacity Building Project, if you're in Nevis, they are located on the second floor of the Department of Youth. The Department of Youth is located on the second floor of Reliable Motors Miniplex. The number's 469-5521 for Nevis. And for the Department of Youth Empowerment, they are located on the top floor of the Cable Building. And they have the numbers 467-1393 or 662-6054. Thank you for joining us so much. We learned, well, I almost said so much twice, you know, but we learned a lot, and it truly is exciting. Hopefully SKNR will be able to join, and we can just continue to grow, and I'm going to hear more about this project in the future.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. I don't know if you would like to leave the studio or anything. It's fine. I don't want to completely ignore you or anything.
Okay, well, I'll leave you. Yeah, I'll run so you're gonna have less old people distracting you while you do your thing.
Hey man, you gotta have everyone of all ages involved, man. But once again, hey Sanjeev,
Thanks for having me.
if you got the soundboard, we gotta run an applause, man.
The soundboard. Yeah.
You see, this is why I used to have it before. It's all right. It's all right.
We can do it manually, you know.
All right, manually.
Nothing wrong with old school. Nothing wrong with old school.
Old school like the old school. You know that quote from The Incredibles?
Oh yeah, of course.
Hey, big movie. So now what we gonna talk about by the old man gone and it's a joke. Oh my gosh. So during the break we were talking about the marine drone competition.
Gotcha.
The marine drone competition for SK and RA, man. I'm just gonna continue speaking about it because these guys moving around the
Okay,
room.
okay.
everything.
Before you do speak
shut up.
about
All
it.
right, I feel you.
Before you do speak about it, did you come? Did you come? Or do you attend the event, buddy?
Bye. You're asking a lot of hard questions right now, yeah, man. Can't just be selling out your boy like that. No, I wasn't able to attend. All right, boo. You feel good? How you feel?
But I was
Very
able to
well.
attend, but only one out of three.
Yep. We did have the event between the April has 31 days? 30 days?
It was the opening. It was the
Oh, yes.
competition, and then we
30th,
had
the
closing.
1st, and the 2nd,
Yeah.
which is over the weekend of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Mhm.
We had 4 teams. The Washington Archibald High School, the Bastia High School, the Charles E. Mills High School, and the Clarence Fitzroy Bryan College.
Hey.
So we had 4 teams that competed head-on-head. And they... Well, I'm actually going to be completely honest. Me and my team, we were actually up all night going Friday into Saturday. We were assisting
Hold
each
on,
of the teams.
let me pause, Sanjay. Let me pause you real quick. Pause again. Yo, what's up with the visuals, man? How you know people don't want to look at y'all pretty faces? Pause and me. You know what I mean?
I really paused.
I got a pause.
Yeah, I get you. Not wrong with pausing, but like,
There's
Yeah,
actually
pause.
something that need to fix on the OBS.
Man.
It doesn't click.
Oh boy, you see technical difficulties on a technical show. But you were saying?
Yeah, so I was saying so we were up all night helping them with different things, and each of their bots, the design. Well, I think we did speak about this when First Build was going on last year. The design with each team's bots is almost identical yet uniquely built.
slight modifications, you mean, right?
Yeah, like each of their each mods they do to it, it has its own purpose that's well made. For example, I don't think Washi changed their their design throughout the event. I don't
Yeah.
think they changed it. But there are schools that are changing their design, testing different designs like for each round, and to see which one is the best one that works.
Yeah.
I believe Washi also changed maybe once or twice, and almost everyone had some kind of technical difficulty because if you realize not all teams this is new to them. Working with circuit boards, wires, building things, designing, everything's new to everyone. Now for us, it's something that's common because we do that on a regular. For teams now, this is how we have been talking about for months, empowering youth through STEAM, which is what SKNR is about.
Yes.
Now this unlocks a new field, a multi-curricular activity.
All right, man. Big word.
Speech impediments.
Another big word.
For the high schoolers.
Yeah.
There were multiple other teams that also wanted to participate. They were ready to participate.
Yes.
But unfortunately, due to our last minute thing and also with the lack of the kits,
Yes.
we were not able to do that.
I've heard that you might get a second one. It's going to be an annual event, right? Am I wrong?
Yes, it's definitely going to be an annual event. And this event actually, should I just say what the prize was?
Yeah, man. I gotta know.
Actually, I have no idea.
I gotta join.
I saw trophies. I could tell you the score though. I know.
Whoa. Nobody want to hear about the score.
Nah. You gonna want to hear this score.
Okay, let me hear this score.
Okay. CFBC. CFBC. Yeah.
Okay, before we come to that, let me just. Am I too loud?
No,
Everybody getting cut off. What's going on? Yeah.
Alright, so let me just say this. The prize for the winning team was obviously we had a trophy, the participation,
Yeah.
medals, but they also get a chance to participate and represent St. Kitts in the international competition of sea perch in this year's virtual competition.
You see, let me add the clap, guys. If I was in the song booth, we would have had clap. Sanjeev, I'm blaming you, man. I'm blaming you for that
Yeah.
I'll
one.
take the blame. I'll take the blame.
Now you're taking the kicks.
No. The kicks are mine.
Anyways, what we talking about?
Okay, so let me tell you the score, man. It was phenomenal. Okay, CFBC. I don't think they got scores. I don't think CFBC got a score because they had to go. They went under a problem with the fuse. That was one.
Now,
Charles.
although they had issues, the greatest thing that you should commend is that the teams actually pulled through whatever issues they had.
Yeah.
They found solutions, and this is something Dr. Neil loves to say. Even if there's a problem, there's a million solutions for it, and that's what the teams did. They had a problem, they found a solution
Yes.
for it, and that's something that's great. Although most persons said the event is a little delayed, which it was.
Yes, it was. It definitely
The
was.
reason it was delayed was because the teams had technical issues.
Yeah.
And we wanted to make sure that they were prepared instead of like, now if they were to go straight into head-on-head battle and without being prepared, completely making sure that drones are working and having a practice run, that would have been fair for certain teams among the others. So which is why we would have waited a little longer, just make sure everything's fair.
All right, man. You don't gotta go through the exact scores because it seems like you don't remember them,
No,
man.
no, no, no,
Okay,
no. I
okay.
do.
Okay,
We do.
somebody said them instead of the
All I know is someone got 55. That's all.
Yeah, we're not gonna go
Same amount.
Ottawa.
No, it just
Yeah,
continuously getting scored overall.
So everyone is on 0 and it goes up.
Up, yeah.
And 55 was the highest.
You get 5 participation points
Uh-huh.
in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and depending on what challenges you complete, you get points upon that. So, right, the winning team score would have been 55, which is Washington National High School.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Big claps, big claps.
So yeah, now we are trying to make this an annual event. Although along with this, we are working on a couple of other mandates or challenges as we know. We do have the different things such as the National Robotics Challenge, which should be our next event. But precisely with that, we're going to also have the first Global 2021 challenge, which was also announced recently.
Yeah.
So currently the progress of forming the team. Obviously, Naim's not going to see me back with that team because I can't be a team member because I'm too old for that.
Oh,
I can be
boy.
a team mentor.
Well, you know, you guys did really good last year.
Yes, we did. We placed we actually placed 9th at the time. At one point, then we placed 16th. Then, as more teams came on, we had more harder battles coming in. Like challenges just got harder as time progressed, because the time frame between challenges weren't really what do you call? Okay, let's say for example they give you a challenge to build a paper plane launcher.
Mm-hmm.
The weeks that they give you like about 3 days span to build it.
Yeah.
So coming up with the design, testing it, implementing it, and calculating the actual design, the final product takes time. So that's why we kept coming back and forth. But still, we placed the first in the Caribbean, first in the OACS, and 31st in the world.
Yeah, that smallest island in the Americas. Out here placing first, me.
So we're gonna say this again as we were saying it throughout the weekend. We smile, but we talawa.
Well, boy, oh boy, you see what they're saying? Nonsense. Nobody want to hear that, Sanjeev. But congratulations to Washington Archibald for winning. Who came second?
I think it was Bastille.
Bastia High School came
I don't
second.
appreciate
How much?
that.
15 points? 15?
As a Bastille High School alumni, I don't know about all that.
Oh.
So
But like, yeah, man. So Bastille second. It's cool. I'm joking. I saw some clips, right, actually, and Shema hosted it.
yes, Shamar would have been one of our lead organizer with this. He's the one who put everything together, and that's why we had the Byron's residents, we had Provi Production also there, and also we had our sponsors Flow, Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, the St. Kitts Corporate Credit Union, we had Reginald Francis, we had the Carib Breweries. Am I forgetting one? Yes, I am. Let me go look. I don't have everything in my head, guys, but we did have a few sponsors, and definitely we're gonna have the Marine Drone Competition 2022 coming soon.
All right. Sounds interesting.
I want to know which teams are ready for the SKN MDC 2022?
Well, as most things, if you go in a competition and okay, so Washi won. If they go in it again, they have a title to hold now.
Right.
But for all the competitions that placed, didn't place, or you know what I mean, they have to either, well, it's not really an either thing, but the most logical option would be to push further. Things that is gonna go off, and I didn't know that was the prize. That's actually a really, really cool prize, and
Yes, indeed.
we were supposed to have a robotics competition too, right?
Right. The St. Kitts Nevis National Robotics Challenge, which should be hosted sometime later this year.
All right. So you guys, if you're listening, tune out for that. Tune in for that.
Just look out for it. You know what I mean?
Y'all just get on my case for every error I make on this show.
Nah. You won't be getting on your case if you didn't make it.
Errors are to be made.
Errors are to be made. So, St. Kitts Nevis Marine Drone Competition, success. SKNRA doing things. And we got the robotics competition coming up later on in the year. Any other? Well, no. I wouldn't bring that up. I just want to know because I should check out and hear some from the youth and everything. You guys were there, so what do you guys think about it? Like, how was the reception and all that there, or your personal enjoyment? Start with Anthony.
Okay. To be honest, it wasn't. I don't think it was long planned, right? It wasn't.
We have been planning it for some time.
But it was really good, especially for short notice. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
What we as persons on the platform who was watching it from upstairs or from by school side,
Yeah.
we would have noted a couple of things. The teams were actually coordinating with one another very well. Like some of them probably know each other, but not well enough. Okay, like we know each other.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
when it comes to like us playing a game or something, definitely we're not going to coordinate with each other, like in sync.
Mhm.
They like when we were watching them, one of them is able to identify where the drone is moving and where to stop, and then relaying that information to another teammate who's relaying that information to the driver or controller.
Yeah. So the synergy was just on point.
So they were moving in sync. So the transformation, I mean the relay of
Information.
yeah, information. I'm saying transformation was on point and in sync. And also the mentors, although the mentors were trying to help out, the teams were doing what they felt was the best.
Mm.
Because obviously the mentor might say something, but the teams know what's going on.
Yeah, and they know what's best, and what's
Right.
to do.
So we always noted one thing was that the teams used to do something a little different to what the mentor said, and that was because they know what's going on in the water. For example, one of the teams would have kind of gotten stuck. They tangled themselves up, and that kind of happened. And suddenly, we realized that, and we were like, "Oh, so yeah."
So wait, what did they do about that? Because I remember they had a situation just like that in the first global competition.
Right. In that situation, we actually the referee, Xavier Shah,
Yeah.
not referee, the judges.
Judges.
The referee was Akan Maynard, and he called time so that the diver could go in and untangle the bar and also set the release on.
Okay.
So we did have a couple of pauses where we had to stop because, for instance, some of the objects that we have set for points, they get stuck on the board or something of that sort. Because some of the boards, because they started redesigning it,
Yeah.
the new designs weren't really the best,
Mm.
and it's like not entirely, but certain parts. So the objects get stuck on them.
So they were basically prototypes.
Hold on, what's going on here, man? This is Let's Talk IT featuring Anthony and Sat Bygone, see? y'all talk later, man. I joke, man. I just had a quick question. Sanjeev, as we do know, our show ends at 8.
Right.
We start late. Hey, that rhymes. But I'm checking the YouTube, right? It says we started streaming. Yeah, boy. Somebody's gonna comment about my glasses, you know, and I know that person. We started streaming like 54 minutes ago. What we doing? We taking up the 6 minutes, or we want when FM kick us out in 4? How we doing?
We could just continue the debate. maybe.
2?
Math.
You mean 2? You mean 4 minutes left, dog? We leave at 8?
Well, 7.
Okay, 3 minutes left. You still around?
Anyways.
This man here,
anyways,
boy.
Things are throwing me under the bus. But yeah. So overall, and in the end, we had a remarkable 3 days competition. The opening ceremony on the 30th, the actual day of the competition, where all the teams participated remarkably, except for one team who unfortunately had the worst of technical difficulties.
Yikes.
Which was Clarence Fitzgerald Bryan College. Although next year they can come much stronger. Now they know exactly what to do and what to do. So next year they can come in a lot stronger, a lot better, and we might have more teams as well next year. Just saying.
Man, I'm out here looking at our YouTube chat. We got people here going, sheesh, back on the show. Somebody says it's okay to be blind. I know who the person be, I'll be with them, because you don't do this. But it feels good to be back. This is, what this reminds me of, guys? We're just the 3 of us in here. Hey, man, I'd be busy. But you know what this reminds me of, all 3 of us in here? Back when we first started, honestly.
Oh, yes.
That's how it used to be.
Yeah, the 3 people. Yeah, the 3.
Especially when Anthony's mic used to be silent. And
Yeah, man. Anthony all on mute, man. But now we're back here in the studio. And today we had a great show.
We did, indeed.
That's how you gotta bring it back. You gotta bring it back strong in some way. I learned we got a Twitch. People learned about the youth project. And we learned, you guys were able to talk about some of the highlights of the drone competition. So we can, if anyone wants to check these out, Sanjeev, plug it right now. Pause.
So promo plugs in back in the studio, guys. Once again, tune in every other Tuesday on 98.9 Win FM to join your hosts, Kenisha Gomes and I, Richardson, as we uncover the various realms within IT and STEAM. We also go live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch at Win Media SKN. Let's Talk IT is also available on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, and Spotify. To be updated on everything SKNRA, check out our socials, which are Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Flickr, and LinkedIn at SKNRA, the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association, or SKN Robotics Association on YouTube. And to be updated on everything IITAE, check out our socials, which are Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at IITAE or IITAE LTD Unlimited. Now, a big shout out to our sponsors.
Big tune. IITA, SKNRA, and TDC. You see, I got them, man. I know them. And why? But yeah, I think we can actually wrap up,
Hey, wrap it up.
Yeah, man. What this, man, boy. So once again, thank you guys for joining us on Let's Talk IT. It has been a pleasure being here. This is Naeem Richardson.
Anthony J-Lo. Top dog in the place.
You're watching me?
Yeah, top dog in the place.
Top dog in the
Whoa. Yeah. What's my name? Oh,
Sanjay
yo.
Suresh.
No, promo plug. We ended with promo plug. We ended with promo plug.
You should probably get that outro rolling. I gotta hear it.
I haven't heard that in a while, honestly.
We don't have your outro anymore.
What? Y'all change it? Yeah. Y'all mean, bud.
Anyway, see you guys.
I know about this too, man.
To listen to Let's Talk IT, the show that's filled with comedy and education about the information technology world. Join us every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. right here